Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 107. We are back. Little Friday night gaming, a little later than I would have liked to get on, but again, they released some new hard bosses in Night Rain. I was playing with my friends. Listen, gamer's got a game, am I right? So tonight, last night we did a bunch of lore reading inside of Scarlet Monastery. We learned a ton. It was really cool. Not the most engaging episode, I will admit, but for me, I loved it. So tonight we said we are going to head to we're going to head to the hinterlands. So first we're going to go to Terran Mill. We'll run up to the hinterlands. We're going to grab the mushroom, the violent Tragan. We're going to head over here to Cortello's Riddle, finish it up, get that bag. And then from there, we're going to fly down to the Arathi Highlands, go to Hammerfall. We'll finish up the Sigil of Trollbane quest. We have to kill his son, right? Galen, Prince Galen Trollbane. We'll finish this chain, and then we're going to fly down to the Swamp of Sorrows, turn this quest into Fel Rizal, and then head down to Booty Bay, Stranglethorn Vale. Talk to Sea Wolf McKinley, and then possibly back up to Gromgall Basin, try and get Maury's Key, the Mind's Eye, and then maybe take another crack at the Heart of Mok if we have the time, but we'll see. So, let's not waste any time. Let's go to Terran Mill. Do 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 do. Yeah, we got all our training that we need. Next level, we get 2 more skills. Garrote level 6 and Sinister Strike level 8, rank 8, same thing. So it's going to be 10 gold there. I think if we can break 125 gold before then, we'll pick up that extra bank slot, the final bank slot. If not, we'll just keep holding off. But yeah, the bank is getting full again. And we only have 1 slot left. It cost 100 gold to get it, basically a ground mount, but what else am I going to do with my gold, right? Let's take a peek at the professions, see what we're working with here. We have lockpicking at 211, poison at 260, engineering 268 out of 300, mining 284 out of 300, 16 points away from max. Cooking is 262, first aid is 268, fishing in last place with 243, but it is also the hardest to level up. You have to fish a lot to get these last like 50-60 points. So, and then as far as weapon skills go, we still haven't messed with bows, crossbows, or guns. I've been purely throwing knives this entire run, and honestly, it's hard to beat them. It really is hard to beat them. They're so good throwing knives. Thrown 249 out of 260, basically 250. Swords 259 out of 260, basically 260. Unarmed at 168, not bad for unarmed. Defense 256 out of 260, daggers 235 out of 260, falling behind a little bit with the daggers, I'll be honest. But since we got these really good swords and we are putting more and more points into sword spec at level 53, this will be complete. It's just hard to go back to daggers, even with the ambush opening. Now, there are still some mobs that we do ambush open with. Usually it's mobs that I want to gouge kite because I don't want to put a bleed on them. So, but yeah, that's what we're looking at. Maces 245, still pretty good. We haven't used a mace in a while, but still pretty good. All right. Now let's head up into the hinterlands. Let's try and be quick about our business, as the goblins say. And then yeah, as far as talents go, we're doing 33 combat, 11 assassination. Key points here, obviously Adrenaline Rush and Blade Flurry, we've already got them. Maxing out sword spec, we've got aggression, weapon expertise, max dual wield spec. That guy's fishing, I think, yeah. Bag Girl Kim, what a name. Yeah, we have Riposte, of course, and then in assassination we have Remorseless Attack, which has been proving very useful as we level. Improved Slice, our main combo spender, Relentless Strikes, giving us extra energy whenever we use a finisher. It's a 20% chance per each combo point. And then when we get into Subtlety, we're doing 5 points in Master of Deception to reduce our detection in Stealth, so we're even sneakier. And then we're going to do 2 points in Elusiveness, reducing the cooldown on our Blind and Vanish, both very powerful abilities. Other than that, I mean, same old, same old. We filled up the bags full of all different kinds of reagents. We've got food, stamina food, here. The last Rumsey that we have, tons of bombs, new poisons, a new instant poison, rank 5. That's really nice. Do we get another one next level? No, that's a deadly poison, okay. We get the final rank of instant poison at level 60. And we're already at our final rank of crippling poison. It only goes up to level 2, so. Look at all the spells that we've already learned. Whew. It's nice to see the ones that we just like we only use. Alright, let's be quick and deliberate while we're here. We're just going to try and get the mushroom really quickly. I'm going to help this human out. No wave? No nothing? That's crazy. That's insane. No wave or nothing. Now I get it, you're a human paladin. I'm an undead. You probably hate me. You're racist. I get it. I even waved and bowed. You couldn't even hit me with a wave. I helped you with your mob. Nothing? The Alliance are so rude, man. I've met like a handful of nice Alliance throughout our playthrough, but for the most part, the Alliance are just jerks. Now the Horde. They're always waving, giving me a little banter, a little chat. It's nice. It's good to be back in the Hinterlands. I actually really like this zone. I never really did it much when I was younger and slash throughout all of my WoW life cycle, but anytime I do come here, this is probably my second or my third time ever really doing this zone. And we still have a lot left. We're going to do Reeve and Tusk soon, but it's just got a nice vibe to it. It's very wildlife is the way I would describe it. It's just like grassy plains, a lot of creatures. There's some troll history here. There's high elves here. And of course we know the beef between the high elves and the trolls. Alright, the mushroom should be in this lake. There she is. The violent Tragan. Did I say violent? Violet. Some nice troll architecture. Look at the size of that ruby, bro. Let me just pop that thing out. Mithril. Almost passed that up. Oh, and a chest. Huge. Don't eat me. Let's not eat that. I think we might die. Bunch of garbage. Some king's blood. Hey, a little 4-piece of mithril. That's nice. Can always use mithril. 1 solid stone out of that whole rock? That's crazy. See, I was hoping, I start my new job Monday. I was hoping to have our character 60 by then, but we're about 7.5 levels short. So Honestly, I don't know what the schedule for WoW is going to look like in the coming days. I'm going to be much busier. I'll be working full-time early in the morning until mid-afternoon, and by afternoon I mean like 5, 6 p.m. my time. So I'm going to try and, get home, take a shower, make some food, record the content that I need to record for the other series that we're doing. Maybe try and get a WoW video in. I think we're going to move the times to like 7 p.m. I might start doing videos around then. But the first week that I'm out there, I might not do any recording. I'll see. Maybe I'll wait until my day's off. I don't know. But it's just going to take me a little bit of time to get acclimated to the position and the work and the time and what it's going to do to my body and stuff like that. So the posting might change. It's definitely going to change, but it might be, I might have like a week off or something. I'm not sure. But just know, starting a new position, I'm going to try, but it's very hot where I live. I'm assuming I'm going to be I'm going back to manual labor, so I'm going to be working in the sun all day long, and it's probably going to make me very tired. And if I do record, I might have very little energy. I might not be, the most engaging. Not that we are. Anyway, I mean, I do my thing, but I've always said WoW is our forever series, hardcore WoW is our forever series, and it's more of like a therapy for me where I just get on here and I just yap about things in my life, things that are going on with other content, my thought processes. I just kind of ramble for like an hour as we play the game. We'll learn some lore together, we'll do some quests. We just, we go through the journey together and we appreciate it together. So it's kind of the whole point of the WoW series for me. So, if some nights I get on after a long day of work and I do want to record, but I don't have a ton of energy, we'll see. So I just want to, kind of get that put out there ahead of time. You guys, I'm recording ahead of time, so you guys will probably see this. I think the night that I'm starting, so I don't have to worry about that, but I want to try and get a couple days ahead as far as WoW content goes. So I'm recording over the weekend before I start on Monday, and then on Monday, I'm not sure if I'm going to record anything after I get off, because I'm going to have work the next day, and then I'm probably going to be tired. But okay, Cortello's Riddle seems to be at the bottom of this waterfall. Nice and easy. I don't want to jump, but I do just want to appreciate it. I mean, I might be able to make that, but that's a sketchy jump. If it goes bad, I just die. So let's take the safe way. Gonna go all the way down to Reeve Tusk and then back up the shore. But we have a mount, shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, starting the new position next week. Train conductor. Learning to, I already know how, but I'll be operating trains, working the rail yards, that kind of thing. Now, I was a heavy equipment operator for a company for like 7 years. I operated trains then, so that's kind of what got me this job, as I have a lot of experience in the field and in general, but this is going to be a little more solely focused on that, and it's a federal job, so safety and all that stuff are very top priority. So I'm sure I'm going to have to do some training, a lot of training, and there'll probably be some classes. I know later this year, I think in September, I'm probably going to be going to Florida for like 10 days. So I'll either have some stuff pre-recorded for that, or I'll be gone for a week and we just won't record for a week or 10 days or whatever it takes. But we'll see. We will see. We will see. But yeah, just kind of wanted to yap about that for a little bit. Now, I do have a bowl of fruit here, and I've been on that fruit game recently. Let me get you a little bite of some watermelon. It's so juicy. Holy. Man, that was good watermelon. I should have filled my water bottle up before I started recording, but it is what it is. Cortello's treasure. There it is at the bottom of the waterfall. You open the chest to discover the explorer's knapsack. Huge, 6,000 experience, a new 14 slot bag, that's huge. Put that there, and then put that there. That gives us 2 more slots, which lets me move my tools down. Not gonna lie, you scared the hell out of me, Gamarita. We'll put the spyglass there. Let's move all this stuff up. Not sure what I want to put here. Oh, put my poisons here. Beautiful. It's the perfect fix. Now we have an extra deviate hide bag. It's probably just going to sit in the bank if I'm being honest. We've talked about this before, but as you can tell, we have matching bags in all of our bank slots, heavy brown bags. They're 10 slotters, and we have another one right here that's waiting for us to hit that final bank slot. This is also a 10 slotter, so it's the same as the heavy brown bags, but I'd rather them all match than just one random deviant hide pack. But this is an iconic bag. It's been with us basically our whole journey. We had to do an elite quest in Wailing Caverns, well, in the outside of Wailing Caverns, in the actual Wailing Caverns itself, but not inside the dungeon. Had to collect some deviant hide to get this thing, so it's kind of just like a piece of memorabilia from our journey. I'll probably just put it in the bank and keep it for memories. But
what do you want?
we're definitely going to use that heavy brown bag for this final slot, and it's just going to be matching bags the whole way down. But all right, next we're going to Hammerfall in Arathi. But yeah, now we have a 14, a 14, a 12, and a 12. That'll probably be as good as it's going to get until 60, honestly. Unless we get lucky and find another 14 slot on a mob, which I doubt. They're very, very low drop chances. It's already lucky that we got 2 large knapsacks along the way, so we have really good bag space. In total, 14 and 14. Well, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? 20 slots? Where's it end right here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the basic backpack is 20 plus 28 plus 24. So total slots, what is that? 20 plus 28 plus 24, 72 slots total for our bags. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Now, still, more than like 55 slots are being used between the Hearthstone, the Mount, Onyx, our pet, bow, our brown skeletal steed. We've got our tools, our ornate spyglass to look at stuff, our fishing rod, our poisons, our throwing knives, the daggers that we carry around, my insignia of the Horde trinket, food, consumables that I need in case things go bad, bombs because we're an engineer. It all takes up a lot of space. That was also 6,000 experience, which was really nice. We're at 50% towards 53. I should swing down and see if Namar is up, but yeah, you know what, we'll do it. It's already 20 minutes into the episode, we might as well. Is he still on my target macro? I think he is. He is, yeah. I don't need Gormarok the Ravager. I'll keep Omgorn the Lost, and Cyclock the Mad, as well as Krieg, Keelhaul. Nah, Krieg is gone. I don't think we're going to be going over to the pirate area anymore. Okay, just spam the macro. We'll do a quick little scan. See if Namar is up. We've found this NPC once, even though it says we haven't seen this entity. We have. We've killed him once. I got the tribal headdress from him. But again, in case you haven't seen, what we're looking for from him is this cloak, dark hooded cape. That would be a cloak that we would use all the way up until 60, I'm sure of it. Stats on it, 10 agility, 4 strength. Our current cloak is 8 stamina, 10 attack power, so really, really, really good cloak. I think this rare has a 10 to 12 hour respawn timer, so if someone's found him at like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. today, it won't be up until like 4 a.m. Almost every time I've come over here to check, he's not up, unfortunately, but we found him the one time. That was it. We do get some iron, though. Some more iron up here. We'll snag that real quick. Yep. Macro's not picking up on him at all, so I don't think he's up. Just a little 2-piece iron. Not bad. What's the iron looking like in the bank? We have 50 bars, as well as 42 blasting powder, and a bunch of silk, I think. Yeah, like 80 silk, so we could definitely make more iron grenades if we want. There's tin, I don't really care about tin. More iron back here. Still no signs of Namar. Oh, someone's over here. Make fucking heal. Gave him a wave, but I don't even know if he saw it. Oh, thank you, brother. Damn, he gave me 42 stamina, 17 spirit. That's huge. An extra 420 health. Holy. Alright, now let's go take on Prince Galen Trollbane. I think he's surrounded by 2 other elite mobs, so I'm going to try and strategically take one out, sap the other, that kind of thing, but we'll see how that goes. Alright. No Namar. You know what? I'm just going to take these 2 out. Just target Namar and the Dalaran Spell Scribe, which I thought about running over here and checking, but it says we haven't seen this entity either, but I've seen him 3 times. I think twice we got the Channeler's Staff. No, once we got the Channeler's Staff, twice I got the Jewel-Encrusted Sash. But again, the main thing that we're hunting for from the Spell Scribe is the cat carrier Black Tabby, to match my cat in real life, Shadow. We haven't gotten lucky, so I went ahead and just picked up a black king snake. I named it Onyx. And then, of course, we're riding on Bo, our horse. Ya-da-da-da-da. This is actually a quest I've never done, so I have no idea where Prince Galen is, but last episode we did learn a lot about the Kingdom of Strom, how the High Elves came to them when they were being invaded and outnumbered by the Trolls, way up to the north up here. Actually here, this is their kingdom, as well as Kelthalas, somewhere around here. Either way, the High Elves came to them, taught humans their magic, which is how humans eventually learned to become mages, and made a peace treaty with the humans. So Strom, actually an elite kingdom, like no one could match their strength. So it's crazy to see the kingdom in ruins now. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to cross this bridge here. I might be able to jump. No, okay. Every time, man. That's brutal. Oh, straight to the chest. That's insane. There he is. Prince Galen Trollbane. Seems like he's got 2 Vindicators near him. I might be able to grab him on his own without them. See what he has. He's got Fire Nova Totem, Flame Shock, and Shock. So he's almost like a Paladin Shaman. Alright, let's wait for Distract to come back up, and then I'm going to try and pull him over here in the corner. Nope. No need to run, Prince. No need to run. The Sigil of Trollbane. Let's handle these fine ladies real quick. Get a bandage. Stromgarde Vindicator goes into a rage after seeing a friend fall in battle. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's sneak out of here. I think we have to take this back, and then we have one more quest where we have to like actually get into the sealed tomb and get the blade back. So let's head back to Zengu. We'll turn this in, see if we have one more quest, and then probably have to come back, finish this up, be done with the Kingdom of Strom, leave Stromgarde Keep behind, and then head down to the Swamp of Sorrows, I believe is next. Yep, to talk to Felzerol. Then we're going to head down to Stranglethorn, Booty Bay / Gromgall, Clam Media. Guy's buffed up. He's got the Spirit of Zandalar, Warchief's Blessing. It's nice gold right there between the dagger and the axe. Hang on to the silk for now. I feel like a curious kid This clearly says don't eat me, but I'm like, man, what's the worst that could happen? Obviously we die right away, but I'm interested. Cheeky witch. I'm gonna Google, wow, what happens if you eat the violet Tragan? Eating the violet Tragan in Classic would do nothing to you except color you green. And apply a poison mushroom debuff. Oh, cool. So basically it just poisons you, but not like a lethal amount, but still. I'm not gonna eat it because we have a quest for it, so. You know, 60% doesn't feel that bad. Epic Mount is 1,000 gold, and it's 40% faster. It's not even that much faster. Like, it would definitely make a difference if you're in, like, a late game or late end game guild or, like, you know, PvPing or anything like that, but for our circumstance, it's not that bad. 60%, it feels fine. I bet you 100% we wouldn't really even notice. Sell this garbage to Muuda. Talk to Zengu. You've returned, Bill. Is the line of Ignaeus Trollbane broken? Quite a day this is, rogue. The blood of Trollbane will no longer haunt my people, and the sigils needed to take Trol'kalar are in our possession. Soon, very soon, we will strike against the hated trolls of Zul'Gurub. What's this? With the 4 sigils brought together, they have formed together to create one sigil. There can be no doubt that this will be able to break the wardings placed upon Trollbane's tomb. Trollbane's remains are entombed in the sanctum behind the chapel in Stromgarde. Retrieve Trol'kalar. Our final elite quest. Go get Trol'kalar. So we turn right back around, grab it, and then we're coming right back. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. The Sigil of Ignaeus. Or Ignaeus? I guess, huh? Well, that gives me time to check some emails as we run. Hey, a discount code from G2A, that's huge. My credit card telling me that I am qualified for theft protection, identity theft protection, that's cool. Indeed, sending me job recommendations, although I'm starting a new one Monday. Games that I have on my wish list on Steam are now on sale. That's all nice. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. We haven't seen Fosrook. Let's make sure I'm not running into the human camp. I am. Dodge the thundering exiles. Oh, tally tally ho. Do 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 do. I don't know why Christmas jingles are in my head right now. I wonder if you can get DMCA'd for those. Do you think grocery stores pay for the licenses when they play those songs? Easy, fellas. I wonder if you can DMC it for just humming. Alright, let's go get Trol'kalar. Trollbane's tomb. Oh, someone's been here. Oh shit, someone's summoning Mizrael. Foolish mage, we cannot let you summon the creature Mizrael. Hiya! Hiya! Stealth. Shh. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky mission. Denib Walker. He sells scrolls and potions. You see nothing. The tomb of Ignaeus, Trollbane. Three caretakers. Caretaker Nevlin, Alaric, and Weston. Can I possibly just grab one of you? Well, I get two of you. Don't run into the other guy. I was about to say, please, come on. Have some class, some respect. Don't do it. Look at this tomb. Weston doesn't care. Etchings in the stone upon the face of the tomb of Trollbane match the glowing lines of the Sigil of Ignaeus. Matching the lines on the face of Trollbane's tomb with the glowing lines of the Sigil of Ignaeus, a flash of light consumes the sigil, and the legendary sword Trol'kalar is released from the stone hand's grip. The light slowly fades. The sword Trol'kalar, held within a stone sheath, has been released. Deliver Trol'kalar to Zengu. The legendary blade of Ignaeus Trollbane. Damn! Maybe we just don't turn this quest in and we keep this item forever? Oh man, I wish you could inspect it. I mean, I do only get 430 experience for this, but we also get the Pit Fighter Shield. I wish they gave you something for every class. This is a quest that is only like basically a warrior's quest or a paladin, but the blood-tinged armor, it's great for a tank. The Pit Fighter's Shield is also pretty solid for a tank, but How much health does Mizrael have? Let me Google. Wow, classic Mizrael. Because if she has 11,000 health, whew. I was about to say, if it's like 5,000 or 6,000 or something, I might be able to just zerg her down with all my cooldowns, but 11,000 is kinda not an ordinary level 50 elite. This guy's saying he soloed her at as a 54 warlock. The trick is to stay away. I found you can summon her from far away. So he summoned her from outside the circle. Am I going the right way? Yep. He put some dots on her and didn't stop running. This way the elemental spawns won't be able to get to you. He made it outside of Hammerfall before she got close. Then I stopped Drain Life and killed her right before the 20 elementals all caught up and killed me. They despawned after a second, and I soul stoned. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not so much worried about her. I'm more so worried about all the elementals that she spawns. So the way I would do it is I would probably just try to zerg her down really quickly using everything, and then like, because I'm not going to be able to range kite her. I could put a gouge on her, but then all the elementals are going to catch up to me and beat the hell out of me. So I have to kill her very quickly and then either sprint away or vanish and let the elementals despawn. I could use a target dummy, but this thing is going to get destroyed so quickly by like 10 plus elementals. That's what I worry about, so. Alright, we probably won't have time to try Heart of Mock tonight, so maybe we'll try that tomorrow night, but I am going to try and at least make it down to Booty Bay, turn in this quest to McKinley, and at least attempt to get Maury's key and the Mind's Eye. I still have about 20 minutes left tonight, so 20-30 minutes. I want to be off by 11 o'clock so I can watch some more of The Sopranos before bed. Bill, have you taken the sword? For generations, the forces of Strom and Erathor ravaged the trolls. Now their greatest weapon is in our hands. Our inching progress in the steamy forests of Zogorup will be no more. Your assistance has been great, Bill, and the Darkspear trolls are indebted to you. I'll be sure that the sword is delivered to Nimbuya at Grumgol. Oh, we could actually take it to him if you want. I'm actually going there right now. He's a good friend of ours. Alright.
Where would you like to fly to?
I'm going to fly to Grumgol for now, and I'm going to pause the video while we fly so we can save the last like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of this session, and we can actually just use that time to actually try and kill some of these elite ogres. So I'll see you guys in just a second. I'll be right back. Alright gamers, just touched down in Grumgol base camp. Touchdown in Grumgol. No, I can't do that every time. Let's sell the Pitfighter shield. And we're going to go ahead over to the Mosh'Ogg Ogre Mound. We're going to try and get Maury's key and hopefully sneak in and get the Mind's Eye. I only have roughly 15 minutes left tonight. I want to keep it to about an hour, hour and 15, hour and 30 tops, preferably an hour and 15. So just going to try and finish these two and then head down to Booty Bay and talk to Seawolf McKinley. I'll probably log... Oh, the lock. Yo, brother. What's up? I'll probably log off in Booty Bay tonight. That way when we log on tomorrow, we can try and take another attempt at Heart of Mock, as well as the monogrammed sash. Conqueror's Vest of Intelligence. Alright. 15 intelligence for a chest. That's pretty good. If I was a warlock or a mage or a shadow priest, that would be nice. Sells for basically 40 silver. Happy with that. Now, every ogre over here is going to be an elite, so they're going to hit pretty hard. I'm probably going to have to take it pretty slow. Be very careful. Make sure we use a stamina buff. Probably use the Rumsey that I have. Yep, these guys have like 5,000 health, so might be a little dicey. Let's pop a stamina buff. We'll use the Rumsey's Rum. Shoop. All that they have is a Thunderclap, so I am going to Dagger Dance on these guys. Just in case I have to Gouge Kite them. They don't seem too bad, but they do hurt, if I'm being honest. Be careful, there's panthers in the shadows here. I would love a riposte. There we go, we get it right at the end. A riposte right away there is pretty nice. It's gonna greatly reduce the damage that we take here. I should not be doing a rupture on these guys, and I know better than that. I don't know what I'm doing there. It's gonna affect the gouge. Yeah. That Thunderclap is actually kinda nasty. It's like a 60% movement speed slow. So yeah, no Garrote, no Gouge on these guys in case I need to... Or no Garrote, no Rupture in case I need to Gouge Kite them. And I probably should Gouge Kite them because they do hit kind of hard. It seems like the average hit is about 125, 130, and then crits are hitting me for like 230, so it's a little dicey. Probably just do kidneys here, honestly, too. God, crit me for 267. Whew. This one's going to be a pretty low drop rate, I'm sure of it. It seems like the mind's eye is all the way in this cave, I'd imagine, or maybe even behind this camp, further back. on a specific ogre. Oy, 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 oy. Nah, it looks like it's gonna be in this cave. Oh, I don't like that at all. They are green to me, so they can still spot me in my stealth. Going into a cave of elites is pretty sketchy. I need to wait for distract to get by him safely. Oh, oh, this is dicey. Oh, bro, this is so dicey. The mind's eye is at the very end of the cave. Let's just get in and see if whatever mob has the mind's eye is alone. Or is he surrounded by other ogres? My Zoth, he's surrounded by two other ogres, I should say. Oh, shit. Well, that might have to wait. With all my cooldowns, I could probably nuke him down, and I don't know. This might be a quest that we have to come back on, or pass up on, I'm not sure. I mean, I think I could do it, but it's just dicey being in a cave full of elites. Oh, it definitely makes the heart race a little, I'll be honest. I'll probably come back for the mind's eye at like 55. God, crit for 244 right away. That's just disgusting. Page 21. We've read it. At this point, I think we might have read all of the pages of the Green Hills of Stranglethorn. We at least know what the premise is, and it's Hemet Nessingwary and his group of hunters, their quests hunting. A thunderclap is kinda nasty. This one's gonna take some time to realize. Drake and Josh. If we can't get it tonight, I'll probably just try and get this at 55 when we come back for the mind's eye. I don't know why I did that. Fuck, man, I know better than that. Come on. At least I got 2 ripostes back to back. That's really lucky. Helps reduce the damage that I'm taking by a lot. That's for sure. 3 back-to-back is huge. Okay, this was a really nice fight. I got lucky and I got back-to-back ripostes, but... Do not lead with Garrote. You have to lead with ambush. It's been a while since I dagger danced, but... I don't know why did I do that? I did another slice and dice when I had like 12 seconds left on my current one. It's really bad. Alright, we only have 4 minutes left. I'll kill one more if we get it. Cool. If not, I'll probably just save this for when we come back for the Mind's Eye. But I need to make my way down to Booty Bay so I can talk to McKinley and get a bed for the night. That slow is nasty, man. Alright. No key, but that's okay. Let's take a trip down to McKinley, bring him back his delivery, then find a bed and call it a night. Sell this stuff real quick. Catch a ride. Booty Bay, please. And wrap it up down here for the night. All right. Let's drop some stuff off in the bank. Probably just some silk, some mage weave. Actually, let's use some of this mage weave and replenish our bandages. 2, 4, 6, so I could make 3. Actually, we'll take a stack of 20 out of the bank and we'll put this stack of 7 in, and yeah, we'll see. Jump down.
Interesting.
Let's make 5. See if we get any points. 268 turns into 269. 270, huge. Alright, 270, not bad. Put the silk up for now. Stock to McKinley. Yo, McKinley.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Did Stoli cough up my booze?
Let's try this. I can't believe it. This stuff is terrible. That's great. Well, I guess Stoli can keep the money he owes me. He's true to his word about Steamweedle bilge rum. That stuff is as thick as gravel and burns like lava.
Whew.
See you later.
Alright, one last quest for McKinley, and that's Maury's key.
I got what you need.
Alright, about 105 gold. We're gonna get that bank slot soon, but not yet. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. We'll pick it up here tomorrow. And for now, we're gonna call it here, gamers. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless.